Boyle, we're speaking as you depart Hibernian FC. How big of a decision was that for you to go, and why did you make that decision?
Yeah, obviously it wasn't a decision made overnight. It's been going on for a few weeks, and ultimately, I think it was just the right thing to do. Family reasons, personal reasons as well, and I think it's just opening up to a new adventure for myself. And being honest with the club, we've had a great relationship since I've came in. Obviously speaking to them, speaking to Ben has been fantastic, and ultimately it wouldn't have worked unless being honest and having that communication, which was fantastic. And so ultimately, it's a hard decision, but one that I'm fairly comfortable making for me and my family, and they've got my full support as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask about your family. Obviously, Rachel playing for Hibs women. You've got a young daughter as well. They must have been at the forefront of your mind when you were making that call.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, my daughter won't understand quite yet, but I'm sure she will in the future. And ultimately, as a parent growing up and making these sacrifices, and I've made a lot of sacrifices over the years, and obviously this is a massive one for myself. And I think they're fully supporting. Obviously, speaking to parents, wife's parents. It was an easy decision, but one for certainly the future for myself. And yeah,
and like you say, obviously the rumour mill was spinning for some time, bids being rejected, waiting until our valuation was met. What was that dialogue like with the club, with yourself, with Ben, with Sean?
I think it was important to just stay communicated, and we did, and the communication was great. And obviously me going in, asking questions, and that's the way it is. It's an honest club, and look, the club have been fantastic for me, and obviously I'd like to think that I've been fantastic for them, and the conversations that we had were brilliant. No one was livid, as reports were saying. It was all smooth, and ultimately they were honest with me about the valuation, and obviously me doing so well here, and completely understandable. And I think importantly for me, when I look back and signed that contract and taking the clause out, and ultimately, could have left for some would say peanuts, and that wouldn't been fair at the club. And I think most importantly for me is, getting that transfer for the club, which is great. It makes me feel much better about the case, and obviously the valuation is there, and everything's been put into place so far. And like I say, it's went smooth. There's been hopefully no backlash of it, and there's no bad bridges being burned, and I'd like to walk away in good spirits.